I think you need privacy
Can see
right
you.
now.
Oh, we're seen now?
Yes.
Good.
Hello.
Don't do that.
Big wide world.
Hello, one person.
Hello, Karish.
The heck? How many minutes is this off?
Are we gonna...
I'm working on it. Give me a second. We're so professional.
Very.
I mean,
I don't get paid enough for this.
Same.
I'm doing the thing you told me to do, Aaron. Manually
Boring
tweeting it
frames.
out.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
For the
Man.
first time in forever. I don't
That could have been
remember the
$5
last
in my
time you
pocket.
did it on... I don't remember the last time you did it on purpose.
There we go. Hey. Hi. We're back. It's working. Mostly.
Is back the right word to use?
Yes. Since we have started 4 times.
Oh.
We have struggled our way.
Crawled to the
starting-
finish line.
No. We struggled our way to the starting line. The gun hasn't even been fired yet, and we're already out of breath.
Yes. Yes.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Monster of the Week.
More like Monster of the Month, to be honest.
Monster of
Shut
the
up.
Month. The game is called Monster of the Week, so that's what I said.
Welcome back to Monster of the Month, where there will be monsters, and it is the month.
It is a month.
This isn't Dungeon Fighters.
You're right.
You gonna do the intro now?
I don't have an intro, Aaron.
Yes, you do.
Well, he said, "Welcome to Monster of the Week." Really solid intro.
Welcome to Monsters of the Week, where there are monsters, and it is in the middle of the week, so...
He did say it like he was dying, so, didn't have a lot of gravitas to it.
Roger,
He is
don't do that on stream.
on camera.
Yeah, just push him a foot to the left.
Push him. Just push him when he doesn't do what you want.
Yep.
That's how you
Okay.
That's how you get people to do what you want. You push them.
I'm gonna be an old British man again.
We are starting.
You mean
Constantly heckled by a young
if I had a
American.
nickel for if I had a nickel for every time Connor did an old British man's voice this week, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right?
It's the same character. It's not that weird.
You shut up.
One has gotten closer to killing people, though.
Yes, one has killed people.
We are starting exactly
Both
where we
have
left
killed
off.
People.
You had just murderfied the Overseer as it turned to dust after saving Scott,
Yes.
which had
For
to
some
have
reason.
not been good for Martin. The fact that he saved Scott.
No, he didn't. Everyone else did.
Yeah. Oh. Well, this was something.
That was terrifying.
Is anyone injured?
Yes.
Let me take a look at it.
Yes, I've taken a few hits, but I'm
You've already healed me a
Quite.
little bit. I have 2
I'm
hearts.
quite right up.
How are
Finally,
you-
I mean, I can try to heal. I have I think I figured something out with like magic. Maybe.
Well,
You should
how are
heal
you
yourself.
how are you looking, both of you? Because I am slightly injured, but I'll deal
I
with
don't
that.
know how to explain I have 2 harm in game.
That's about a third.
I'm looking a little rough
Yeah.
around the edges.
For his
Martin is easily standing on his 2 feet, but looks pretty exhausted, if that gives you a frame of reference.
I am pretty rough. Pretty banged up, honestly. What about you?
I think we should all just take a wee break. Yeah.
Yes, perhaps a sit down wouldn't be too far out of the question.
No one's getting worse right now, correct?
No.
Yes.
Well,
Apparently someone is.
Apparently.
I then
You're the one who
want
said yeah.
to,
I was
grumble.
affirming the statement.
I mean, I'm gonna attempt to heal 1 harm on myself because I am way too close to it getting worse.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because I'm at 3 currently.
I with my last level up, I actually can heal 3 harm.
Oh,
Shoot.
all right. Well,
There's a caveat,
but-
which we may or may not find out.
But
well, I'm gonna
actually
go
you
ahead-
take 3 harm instead.
I go to heal you,
No.
and I pull out a gun.
If you wanna, I'll be the test subject for this. Heal me.
Okay. I won't it might hurt a little bit, but you should be fine.
It might
Okay.
sting.
Say that with a little bit more confidence, and maybe I'll believe you.
I mean, I've not tried it before, so who knows.
Oh dear.
Use magic, which is weird. So that is an 8.
It works imperfectly.
Actually,
It only heals 2 harm.
what it says is you can use magic to heal 3 harm, but the process is exceptionally painful. On a 7 to 9, it also leaves a gnarly scar.
Oh.
I gave you a gnarly scar. I'm sorry.
At least it's gnarly, man.
So
It's
then-
Gnarly. That's totally radical scar,
If I
man.
remember correctly, this thing had me in its hands.
Yes.
So, one of my probably close to, if not broken arms, fixes. But yeah, there's probably a really nice crooked scar across my shoulder now.
No, you can actually just flex from the elbow joint. You can
Elizabeth
just flex the
has
full
gotten the
90
most-
degrees.
Physical changes in this entire thing.
It's
Lost
true.
a leg,
True.
got a gnarly scar.
Well, and
Glitch would be
3, right?
like, huh?
I healed 3.
Well, it was only because I'm using magic, so it was an 8. So
Uh-huh.
I have to choose a glitch. So I assume that it would be weakened. Would be the most, unless the glitch is it has a problematic side effect, which is you now have a scar and it hurt a heck of a lot. But that's just
Yes.
kind of part of
No. The glitch is that it lasts temporarily, so in about 2 minutes, you're gonna get all that pain back.
Just the scar splits open.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
So, what is the side effect then?
That's up to you, Athena.
Oh, is it? 'Cause okay.
Yes. You choose the glitch.
Oh, is
Right.
it?
I'm gonna say that it's weakened.
So you get healed 2 harm.
Alright, well, I can live with that. I kind of
yeah.
examine my arm, and I'm like, well, a little stiff, but did the job.
Yeah, you didn't seem to enjoy it very much during the whole thing, though.
No, this, and I'll hold up basically a piece of lead wrapped in a cloth, because she would have that on her to, bite down on if she needed to set a bone or something like that. So pulls that out, kind of, adjusts the jaw. Alright. Yeah, that did the job, but I'm gonna have to figure that out later. Well, alright, who's next? And do you want my method or hers?
Oh, uh,
That's
What do we
fine.
lose?
Everything
visuals.
we lost.
Most
Cool.
everything.
Okay. No.
Magic's
So what
dead.
kind of black
Connor, you
magic?
need to forget him.
Yeah. What black magic could help here?
Okay. And you failed on the dark pass, so it means you have created the problem
It
in
means
some
I was
way.
personally complicit in creating the situation I'm now dealing with. I don't know how that relates, but however you decide to play it off.
I mean,
Okay.
kill the overseer, and now we're stuck here.
So
True.
I think I fixed everything because we're not losing any more frames.
We also have no
Not for
visuals.
long.
You can't
Yeah,
lose
it'll.
there aren't frames to
No,
lose.
no. I tried
But we're back.
restarting the stream, and it currently is saying we're not losing any frames. So
Looks a lot better too.
Alright, in approximately an hour, maybe a little more, I'm gonna have to exit and go help bring the groceries up, just FYI.
Okay.
But, so yeah,
and you
what
just
does Martin learn, if anything, useful?
he knows that he's seen a door like this before. They are known as dimensional doors, and the creation of them tends to be eldritch in nature. It's not always. And Martin has either, it is up to you, either been present or himself has created a dimensional door. This
I think
specific
he would have
one,
just.
I'd say you were probably present for the creation of this one. Not to where it was for, but present when it was made by Norman Rourke. You did know each other in some capacity.
Yeah. So Martin will share all this information Yeah, but that's about all he's got. I don't really know much about the actual creation process, as I've not been able to manifest one myself, but I do know that it is possible through some magical means. Though by what specific means, again, I do not know.
No offense, but I could have told you that.
No, you should totally offend him. It's fine.
It's actually a lot more difficult than it looks.
Well, as
Just
helpful as
insult
I
her
wish that information was, it was not.
So,
Thank you very much for that, though.
Okay, so real quick question. How long does it take for the new overseer to be chosen?
Are you asking the other?
Yes.
Really don't know. It can take minutes or hours, sometimes even years.
It's unhelpful as well.
well,
So we have no idea how much time we have.
No.
Okay.
Can't one of you just
Great!
spout some fancy magic words and open the door?
I'll say it
sure,
again.
let me try.
Don't test
And I'm
me.
gonna just... Yeah, I'm gonna say the equivalent of abracadabra and wave my hand at the door.
Are you actually casting magic, or just saying
No,
abracadabra?
I'm saying basically open sesame, and that's it.
Yeah, nothing happens. Yes.
I know, I'm just... There you go, is that better?
At least you did something
Consider me
else.
over.
I don't want to be here any more than you do. Alright.
Scott's gonna go up to the door, lean real close, and just whisper, "Relia."
Nothing happens.
I didn't think so. I said what I expected.
Congratulations, you have creepily walked up to the door, got real close, and whispered Relia.
Alright.
Okay, that wasn't helpful.
Does anyone have any objections to attempting to just break the door down?
I was literally gonna. You do that! You said no.
I did try blasting it when we came through the first time, but
Alright,
was
I'm gonna rummage
ineffectual.
around for that
Well, do you have magical
cube
things?
that I have with the buttons. I'm gonna push 4, which teleported me to a dry dirt area.
Yes. I'm sorry. What are you doing?
I have a sided cube.
Yes.
One of the levers and or buttons, I don't remember what that was, but that kind of part's irrelevant, teleported me to a dry dirt area.
Yes. So you press the button or pull the lever, and the land around you changes, and visually to you, you seem to be back in the basement, or what looks like that basement. Looking at the door, there is now no one around.
What do we see?
You see absolutely nothing to change.
That's
Elizabeth is right there.
That's what I thought.
I'm gonna try the door.
It opens. To everybody, the door opens.
Ah,
See them?
excellent.
Well, yeah, you can see them on the other side.
What do we see? Do we see Elizabeth through the door?
No. Yeah, you see Elizabeth on the other side of the door. Elizabeth, you see yourself standing there on the other side of the door.
Martin's just going to kind of clasp his hand and be like, oh, wonderful, and stride right through.
Should we be concerned that there's now 2 Elizabeths and 2 Scotts?
Like this.
I'm gonna push the button back and in theory go back to my body.
Yes. The Elizabeth on the other side. Just to,
Well, that worked better than I thought it would.
I don't like that at all. But here we go.
And the other walks
It's
right
not
through the
Back
door.
It's just a little bit of astral projection. It's fine.
The other walks through the door and completely vanishes.
How unfortunate.
What just happened?
I really
Yeah,
look forward to finding some blood from that creature, but alright.
That's not weird.
Maybe he went back to wherever he was from. Like we went back to where our
He went
dimension.
back to where he belonged, just like Weston.
I don't know.
perhaps he's the new hood, so yeah.
Well, we need to shut this door and prevent it from
You don't
opening.
say. I agree.
Martin will close the door.
Oh wow, nice. Can we put the chains back on it?
The door is now closed.
Is there a lock?
There
No.
was.
That's unfortunate.
You notice that even though this room you are now in looks very similar to the previous one, it is missing the chairs and or robot heads.
Okay then. That's weird.
We sure this is where we came from?
Are we sure this is the same place?
No, but that doesn't mean we can't look around and try to figure out how we get out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but if this is like, what if we meet other versions of ourselves? Is that going to make the whole
I
universe?
would like to
flow,
not
or...
do that. I already met another version of myself today.
All of you hear footsteps coming towards the room you are in.
Martin will ready your shotgun.
Baseball bat. Activate.
I'm gonna back up at the back of the room, farthest away from wherever the footsteps are coming from.
Walking through a different door is a man about, you can guess, about the age of Scott, with dark red hair, and he's wearing this vest, this nice suit vest, not with a pocket watch, and he walks down just, hello? Who might you be?
Hi.
Do we
Who are
recognize
you?
him? Do any of us recognize him?
No.
Who are you?
I am Henry.
What?
Memory?
Henry.
Henry.
Oh, Henry.
Henry.
I'm glad I misheard.
And what are you
Henry.
doing in my basement?
Nice to meet you.
Your basement?
Trying to go home, actually.
Yeah, just passing through, really.
I'm
Sure.
I'm sorry. Your basement?
Yes, this is my house.
You mean to say this is not the estate of Norman Rourke?
I'm not sure who that is, but no.
It's as I feared. Aliens. I do say that out loud, by the way.
Well, if you don't mind, we're just trying to get outside. We apologize for the intrusion.
Just go right up the stairs. You'll be outside. Well, you'll be in my house, but
I kind of nod, and I'm gonna walk past him, and I'm gonna start heading towards the first outside door I can find.
okay. Does everyone follow?
Sure.
Yeah.
Athena will follow, but she'll be like, nice basement.
Uh-huh.
It's a good
Nice
basement.
basement. It's a pretty sweet basement.
You walk upstairs, walk outside, and you're in a very Victorian-esque town with a very large cathedral that you can see from where you are standing.
The clothes that he was wearing, did they look like modern clothes?
They could have been.
Okay.
So, just a quick clarification. I had Henry Armitage written down as dead in my notes. Was that ever confirmed, or did I just
No,
make that assumption?
that was you made an assumption.
No, that was confirmed.
That
Oh,
was
okay.
confirmed.
It was?
He was at the that was who was in the bottom of the well, right?
That's who
No,
killed
that
Norman.
was Rourke.
That's who put
Okay.
it
And
into
Norman was at the bottom of the well.
But
Yes.
Rourke had. But no. Who killed Henry?
No one.
No, Henry was
No.
the one who did the killing.
Right.
So he wasn't
But do we-
confirmed dead.
He was dead or not?
You're sure he was not dead?
We are sure he
Oh.
did not die.
Yes.
Yeah. We are sure Norman
Oh.
Rourke is dead.
You did find his corpse, and it did try to kill you.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's dead.
I'm
now.
well aware of that.
It's dead now, yes.
Are you sure about that?
83%.
That's not good enough.
But yes, you are now standing in the middle, or not in the middle, but in a very Victorian-esque town with many people walking about. They all have the same red hair.
Oh no.
And they all
Like,
look
is
very
this a natural
similar.
red? Is this a natural red hair, or is this like...
This is the natural
Why?
looking red hair.
Okay.
But everyone you can see has the exact same red hair.
I'm gonna approach one of them.
You approach a man or a woman?
Woman.
Okay. She looks very
Um,
similar to the man you saw previously.
Excuse me, miss.
Hello? Who are you?
I was wondering if you had the... if there was a newspaper nearby, like, where we could purchase one.
Newspaper? We don't need
Yes.
those here.
Do you have
Yeah.
the time for me?
The time? It's... And she looks up at the church clock far away. It's noon.
And, when's the next holiday again? I'm sorry, I'm kind of fuzzy in the brain right now.
The next holiday? What do you mean?
What is the day?
The day? I must consult my notes.
The woman says this.
Yes, out loud.
Hey,
to
guys.
you.
You know what time it is?
Adventure time.
No, it is time to read a bad situation.
Athena, while
No.
Elizabeth is talking to this woman, she's gonna go up next to Elizabeth, like kind of
It's,
slowly, like come up behind her.
November 3rd?
Thank you.
She'll kind of link her arm in Elizabeth's arm. I am so sorry if my grandma troubled you. She's her memory, you know how it goes sometimes.
Sorry,
Come on,
not
Grandma.
November 3rd. November 23rd.
Okay, so it's
Better.
3 days later?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna start looking around. I'm gonna thank the woman, and I'm gonna start looking around for a post office, a place, maybe the town hall, like something that might have a calendar or something like that, if those things exist in this place?
There's a calendar. There is no post office.
Go for it.
All right, what's the year?
Fun.
It is 2002.
So we're just in a weird place. Okay.
Yes.
Wanted to make sure we hadn't time traveled.
I
So-
also thought I thought aliens.
I went ahead and rolled for read a bad situation, got an 11, which will allow me to hold 3. And I'd like to spend one of those for the question. What's... No, sorry. Are there any dangers we have not yet noticed?
You can be fairly certain that you have not noticed all the danger.
Probably is his answer.
Now, second question. What is the biggest threat?
How would you
You
find that out?
I think it's pretty
Yeah.
clear Martin is already the biggest threat here.
It has to do with, reading body language, checking general surroundings, just, so that we don't see any more shadowy figures, horrific monsters. Again, his kind of like his normal routine, smelling, looking around, looking up, looking down even.
The biggest threat is probably at the church.
At the large cathedral.
Yes.
Big chungus
Thunder.
cathedral. Okay.
Big chungy.
Is it ominous? Is it an ominous cathedral?
Yes.
You
So
can
what-
assume so.
What's like the aesthetic
Gothic.
where that is the best cathedral?
Athena thinks so too.
I'm sure she does.
Yeah, and I will reserve
Really?
that third question I have for right now. But
I don't. Huge fan of this. Can I roll investigate a mystery as we? Where are we going? Are we going to continue walking towards the cathedral?
I'm
It's up
looking
to you.
around.
Not real sharp.
Oh, why would you do this to me?
Yeah, I'd like to roll investigate a mystery as we're walking.
5.
Okay. You don't notice it.
I
I
don't
got
say that.
7, so I get 1 question.
Don't say that. You don't notice it.
What question?
Um, I got a 7, so I get 1 question. The question is, what sort of creature is it? I want to know what kind of creature these human clone things are.
They're
Human.
okay. You're fairly certain that every single one of these people looks nearly identical. There's very few changes.
Yeah, is this like... Are they clones?
They look to be more clones than anything else.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of sidle up to Martin after, patting Athena's hand under my arm, like, Grandma does.
Yes.
Kind of go over to Martin, and I'm gonna loop my arm through his. I think we're dealing with clones here.
As Scott's wandering off by himself.
I just thought it was a giant load of identical children. I suppose that
Wait.
would make much more sense.
Would you consider this a dangerous situation?
Athena, would you mind going and getting your brother?
Patrick,
No.
would you consider this a dangerous situation?
No, I would not.
Dang it. Wait, I failed a roll. I get an experience.
You do.
I've only failed 1 roll this whole thing because I've only rolled twice.
Athena's
Wow.
when Elizabeth mentions brother, she's gonna look over at Scott, like him.
Who's wandering off by himself?
Yes,
Martin-
give you the parent nod in his direction.
Martin just signals back to you, just
Leave him.
No.
I'll think about it.
Just draws a finger across his neck.
Kind of,
Of course.
smack his
Grandma.
arm.
So she'll run over to Scott and kind of grab hold of his arm. Be like, hey, hi, let's go. Probably shouldn't.
But I want to look at the windows.
Why?
They're
windows.
I don't know.
Well, let's not. Maybe something will come out of the windows.
Exactly.
We've just established that Scott has a death wish.
We just established that Martin is happy that Scott has a death wish.
Well, we've known that for a while. So she's going to drag him if he doesn't come along. Oh, and just so you know, Elizabeth is our grandma now. And we're brother and sister. Don't make it weird.
What? Huh? It's already weird. What's going on? So confused.
Just don't talk to anyone. Good. And she'll drag him back to where Elizabeth and Martin are.
Wait,
So-
sorry.
So where are we
Stay
going?
with us, please. Don't wander off.
But Mom, want to find all the things. Want to know where we are.
So do I. That's why we're going to the church.
Yeah,
I
that
haven't
makes
been to church
sense.
in forever.
I
have
haven't
to?
been. Yeah.
I have not either. It's been some time.
Can't we just
Hasn't
go
it,
back
honey?
to that
And
guy's
I-
basement?
Pat Martin's hand.
Can we just go back to
I've
that
been
guy's
to many
basement?
churches recently. In fact, you could
Don't
that
say it like
churches
that. Don't
are
say it like
somewhat
that.
of a speciality for.
Grandpa,
I think
you're
you're thinking
weird.
of something else. Grandpa, I agree. He is very weird. I think he wants me dead. I don't think he likes me.
No,
I don't know why.
I wonder. I give him a side eye. I give Martin a side eye.
no, have I not made it obvious?
Is it because
Oh,
I
hush.
am good at your job?
Martin
Yes,
does not
sure.
dignify you with a response.
I don't care.
Both of you behave.
I am behaving. He's the one who's trying to get me killed.
You're the one wandering off in an odd city.
No one's tried to
Did
hurt us yet.
Does Athena notice any of the people looking at them weird because they don't look like everyone else?
Yeah, a couple of them do.
So
Is
are we
everyone
heading?
wearing the same clothes?
Yes.
Okay.
They're clones. Don't you know that clothes clone as well?
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm not wearing those clothes.
Yeah, I like the clothes I'm wearing.
You have now reached the cathedral.
What is it called? Is there a name on it?
It says the Armitage Cathedral.
So that is who.
Whoa.
That is.
Oh, this is both horrific, but also this is great.
Why?
I'm sure it is
Is-
for you, Martin.
You know exact. I know exact. Well, I don't, but this is exactly what I hoped it would be.
I honestly have no idea.
A cult.
Gosh, interesting.
A cult.
A self-made cult.
Which
Yeah.
is
Like,
just
It's
a
an
whole
army
nother
of
level.
me.
With like a double goal.
Well,
It's an army.
Martin, it looks like you might have
Got your wish.
won a prize.
There is just a very thin but broad grin across Martin's face.
I don't like that.
Very glassy look to his eyes.
Grandpa, you're creepy.
Grandma, maybe you can make him some better cookies because the
I
ones he
swear.
makes suck.
If anybody calls me grandfather,
You
again,
ate his
I'm not.
cookies? You knew
You're right.
they-
His
you
name
knew how
is
to find
Peacock.
them?
Anybody who calls me grandfather again leaves ahead 3 seconds after saying it.
Okay.
Okay,
You're right.
Peepaw.
You're proper Peepaw.
Meemaw. And Peepaw.
Papa.
Meemaw and
His-
Peepaw.
His grin sours to a frown.
And
I
Athena has a
picture
new
the,
grin
like,
now.
wrinkling
Yes,
nose.
Scott also has a new grin.
Do you
I
walk
just kind of
inside?
chuckle. Well, I suppose we should meet the neighbors, as it will.
Are we? What?
Shall we?
Please, by all means, lead the way.
I will walk forward, arm in arm with Martin, and go inside the church.
They look like an old Mary.
You walk inside. This is a massive cathedral with this enormous organ at the
All right,
back
when
of
you
it.
say organ, what do you
You
mean?
know what I mean.
It's a pipe organ.
No,
Yes, I know.
There's a giant large intestine back there.
There's a heart.
I mean that too, but
Just a giant liver.
no, clear. Yeah, you know, liver.
Clearly, it's
The
a spleen.
the scariest
It's a giant
organ in the body.
gallbladder.
Giant gallbladder. Nah, it's just a
But
giant bladder.
across the ceiling is this painting of a mass. It's basically, it looks like a painting of the world, but
Uh-huh.
it's off. It's
Mhm.
looks like the world, like a million years ago.
So Pangea.
Yes, but there are
No.
locations and islands on there that you're fairly certain didn't exist.
I'm gonna pat Martin's
Yes,
arm.
I would know.
It sounds like we've won a prize.
And Scott,
This way.
you do see off the coast of Boston is an island with the name Relia.
I'm assuming I'm the only one who notices this.
You're the only
Or
one
who
that
would
would
even
care
care.
to notice.
Yes. Or anyone who paid attention to what Scott was saying earlier.
Are there any parishioners in, or like a clergyman? Like, is there a service?
There
going
is
on?
no one here.
Okay.
It is completely
Is
empty.
Is this setting kind of like a Catholic church with the pews and like
Yes.
a very fancy? Okay.
If anyone would notice, you would see Scott's, just slight grin just disappear into intrigue.
Athena's gonna go check out the pulpit, see if there's any like book or quote unquote Bible or anything.
The
Martin.
Bible of Armitage.
You go over there and like you pull off a book. None of them have names. You open one up and it's completely empty. Or all the pages are blank.
Well, guess that makes learning their religion real easy.
Martin, dear.
Nobody's here. You don't have to do that anymore.
It's funny.
I just kind
Actually,
of
no,
look.
Scott doesn't respond. He
I
doesn't
don't
make it.
move.
Yep.
What do you think here? You think it's a rebuild the world cult?
Well, to put it clearly, I'm not any expert on geography, and, well, I have no idea what that map is.
Is there stained glass windows?
Yes.
You said
what
the
are
books
they
were blank?
depicting?
Eldritch horrors.
Ah!
I think they're building the world in their own image. Quite
so you said
literally.
the books were blank.
Yes.
Yes.
Um,
Shame for them.
And the
Does anyone have a pen or pencil?
I do. Why do you ask?
I need it.
Are you going to deface the holy text?
No. No, I'm
One
not.
moment. I'll be back in a second.
Real holy.
I'm not gonna do that.
You're writing in the books, aren't you?
No. Also not.
They're blank for what it's worth.
Exactly. I need one.
Why?
Points to the Relia on the map. I have to remember where this is.
I'll pull out.
Remember? That's the name that I heard in my dream.
I'll pull out a little, like, vaguely crumpled pad of paper. Write down the name.
I don't. Yeah.
I write down the name. I write down, off the coast of Boston, and I hand you the piece of paper.
Thank you. I put that in my pocket.
Yeah.
Save that.
Martin's just kind of staring into the stained glass eldritch horrors. Oh, such a shame that the image, as you put it, Elizabeth, the image and that visual shall never be realized.
It seems
Did you
like
say
a
word?
surprise.
Have either of you
Well,
seen
then-
these before?
Oh, the depictions like this? Dozens of times. Not necessarily these specific creatures, but ones like it.
Question, Patrick.
Yes.
Would any of these resonate with me?
No.
Would any of these... Have we seen these specific creatures before, me and Martin?
You have not.
But we've obviously seen some like it.
Yes.
Well, as I said, we've seen some like these, but not these specifically. They are never good news. Although he gets to have some fun.
Fun indeed.
The sound
Fun,
of
the right
footsteps ring out
I think we all have different
across the
idea of
cathedral.
fun.
As walking from behind the organ is an old man.
Is an organ.
Does he look like the rest of them? Is he a vague clone creature?
Yes.
Greetings, Father.
Hello. Who might all of you be?
Athena's going to skedaddle off of the stage area.
We are some travelers from afar.
A distant land called.
And what brings
America.
you to our town?
Seeing. This is a very nice cathedral.
Thank you. We don't get visitors much.
Do you ever get visitors?
Sometimes. Not often.
Is
Many
there,
know about us.
Is there a good place to stay, would you suggest?
I would suggest leaving.
Very
Why?
forward.
Before we leave, I just have a few questions. What is it that you all do here in this
I'm gonna
little
kinda
community of
tighten-
yours?
Tighten my grip on Martin's arm, just almost like a warning of don't shoot yet.
Yeah. What is it that you all do here, this little community of yours?
We exist in harmony with each other.
Fascinating. And tell me, obviously, the purpose of this cathedral is to put a location to some form of worship. What exactly is it that is worshipped inside these halls?
The Great Ones.
Oh, Grudy.
The great old ones?
Ah, so you've
Yeah.
heard.
That is all I needed to
Yes.
hear.
Grandpa. Play nice.
Martin does not move after. Like, he doesn't say anything after that. He just nods his head and just kind of goes massive.
We have heard of some like them, and she'll point to just one of them. Giant flying spaghetti monster, for all I know.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen any quite like these before.
No,
None
I
quite know.
can't imagine you have.
Where are we? Forgive me, I don't actually know the name of this town. We are just stopping.
Armitage?
So that is the name of the church as well. All right. I was curious if that was named after the builder or the
Yes.
town itself. Both?
Yes.
Interesting. Well, this is a very beautiful church. It is a shame we won't be here long enough to experience it properly.
Really appreciate
What's
Yeah.
our next service?
what it is.
Do you have services here?
No. People come when they need to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sweetie. Kind of, pats Martin's arm. I think we should let the father go back to his business.
Indeed. Wouldn't want to be causing a ruckus.
I'll nod, I'll kind of give a polite smile, and then, smile and a nod, and I will start walking towards the entrance. Come on, children.
I don't wanna.
How is Dr. York doing?
Did you see?
I
You mean
sigh
Rourke?
heavily.
Rourke. Yes. That's
Okay,
what
I
I
was
meant
like,
to say.
who's York? He
Who's
hasn't
York?
gotten to York yet.
Sorry.
I sigh
There's a new one.
heavily and just kind of release Martin's arm. Can't say I know that gentleman.
Oh, you should. You were at his house earlier.
Oh, that was Henry's.
Please tell me, what do you know of our situation?
You're trying to find who killed him.
Hmm.
We know who killed him.
Oh, who would that be?
Probably you don't
No
know.
one important.
We have witnessed your very own Henry Armitage killing him.
Witnessed? You saw it yourself.
I did not. There were Athena and
I did.
Athena here. Elizabeth. Was it just Elizabeth?
Yeah, I looked back in time.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember if it was one of the both of you.
Yeah, Athena saw something with the well, I think, was what she had seen.
Yes.
Indeed, not I, but dear Elizabeth
Well,
here has.
then what would your goal be now?
Well, we were all called by Mr. Rourke, and unfortunately arrived a bit too late. So, it seems that, well, what you call this form is now entirely pointless, and we can all go home to live peaceful lives.
Scott's gonna leave the building.
The door is locked.
Okay.
Ah, good.
Did you
Martin.
did you bring the box, Martin?
Martin,
Why
I
does
think
everyone
you should,
just call it the box?
Martin, I think you should stop talking.
I think you should take control of the situation.
Athena, did you bring the key?
Oh, I agree.
I don't
to
think
this.
Mr. Rourke's the one who called us. Oh, here.
When he asks her that, she's just going to look to Martin and Elizabeth.
Elizabeth
Martin,
has
Did you bring the
released-
bullet, Scott?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I would use it now.
Martin parts his overcoat and brandishes a shotgun, pulling it in a dramatic gesture to point it directly at the father. Oh, it's been a bit
Hold on,
too
Martin.
long.
Hold on. Why would you want Scott to use his bullet now? On you?
Maybe. Maybe not.
I don't
That's
have
not
a
it.
gun to use it. So I don't
Yes,
know
you
what you're
do.
talking about. No, I do not.
It's in your coat.
I don't have a gun. I'm gonna check. Is there a gun there?
Yes.
Of course there is. Of course there is. I don't have a
Did you
gun.
bring the scroll, Elizabeth?
If you don't mind, I would decline to answer that question.
I will take that as a yes. Do what you are going to do, Martin.
Blam!
Martin?
You fire, he's not fighting back.
Yeah.
As the shotgun
wants
shells
this.
rip through this old man. As he is now dead, lying dead
What?
at the bottom of the organ.
Pity. I expected a bit more resistance.
You idiot!
However,
You're doing what he wanted.
because that was so easy, I suspect that something more nefarious is going.
Yeah,
Trouble does not yet pass.
usually people don't ask you to kill them unless they have a very specific reason why.
Rourke wasn't
Martin.
the one who called us here. These people were.
One moment.
Oh dear.
So we weren't called here.
Can you roll weird for me?
Yeah. All right. Total is 7.
Athena,
Yes.
can you roll weird for me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I could.
What did you get?
I got a 6.
Elizabeth,
Yes?
can you roll weird for me?
10.
Scott, can you roll weird for me?
You betcha I can.
Oh, you betcha, don't you?
Oh, you betcha don't you know there, boy. What do you know? Oh, you don't you know. I got an 11.
Nice.
Good for you.
Yes.
I rolled so bad.
Yeah, I
No.
know.
Under a 10.
Me.
Me.
You got a 7, right, Martin?
Yeah.
Martin. What's my best way in?
Oh, that's a great question. Let me think about this. Definitely
Into what?
piggybacking off of his innate paranoia.
Of Scott.
No, he's not paranoid about Scott.
That's what you think.
Athena. What's my best way in?
Like, define best way in. Like, getting under her skin type in.
Answer how you see fit.
I mean, I
Threatening
should have
those
answered.
She's
What was that?
threatening those that she is close to.
Good to know.
I'd like to read a bad situation. I'm just going to do that before you started having us roll. Can I do that?
Well, you're a little late.
Well, yes, but...
Yes, you can.
Okay, well... I got an 8. So, one question. What's the biggest threat?
Martin.
The old man.
The dead one? Okay.
Dead.
There's 2 old men in this room.
Yeah.
There's 2 old men in this room.
I'm gonna kind of look at Martin.
Dead.
I'm gonna
That's a
look at the
funny
old-
thought.
Dead means nothing here.
Uh-huh.
We
I'm
overlook
gonna kind of
down
look at
here.
the old man. I'm gonna look at Martin.
Martin has kind of gone over to the old man is kneeling, kind of like searching his corpse for any, suspicious items or just
Okay.
not commonplace items.
I'm going to use oops. It's about time I use that.
I have 2 more questions.
Oh, good.
What's most vulnerable to me? Is a better question. Who is most vulnerable to me?
I don't like these open-ended questions.
They're supposed to be open-ended.
I know, but there's too many choices. He's most vulnerable. I'm gonna say Scott.
I knew it!
Yeah.
How did I know?
And I have one last question. Take all the time you need. What can hurt you?
I have to make sure I didn't answer. Oops. Hold on.
Interesting question.
Um,
I'll get back to you within 3 to 4 business days.
It was what can hurt me. Not letting me save someone.
Martin is letting him listen to Scott talk.
Martin. You're by the old man, correct?
Yes, kneeling over his corpse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you. Let me check.
You need a what, Patrick? You need a
Roll
what?
flight. Roll
Good thing
grit.
for me. Good thing my lowest stat and kids on bikes is non-existent in this system.
Yeah. Flight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that great for you?
Mhm.
Second. I need you to roll tough.
Ooh, okay. Mhm. 8.
You don't take. I know that you have special armor, but you take less harm than you would have anyway. As
Fair.
this large, thin, bony tendril shoots out of this man's chest. As it
Do it.
opens up, like in the thing, as a mouth, it opens up in his chest. And these two bony tendrils come out. And then two more, as he's walking around, hanging upside down like a spider.
Fun.
Yay!
Alright.
Yummy.
Okay.
Good.
So, I know this game
Good
doesn't have an
eating.
initiative system, but I feel like an initiative system really would help.
Yeah, I think we all need to roll like something.
Like a sharp
Yeah.
or
Reading a bad situation is the closest thing.
or act under pressure would also.
Oh, I think it'd be act under pressure.
So
Yeah,
cool.
everyone roll
we can
act under
decide-
pressure.
Okay.
This isn't to
Oh,
determine. This isn't exactly to determine, because usually it's whatever you are doing, you roll act under pressure to see if you do it.
Act
That is
under
not
right.
pressure. We
I
roll
feel like
cool.
we're using this as an initiative.
Yes.
Okay. I go last.
Especially
I got a 12.
Wow.
It means you go first.
I
You
got
don't have
10.
the advancement thing, so you don't get anything special for it.
Or are we
don't-
doing this like initiative, or are we actually doing act under pressure?
So this is initiative, effectively.
Because I rolled a 4, and if this was actually act under pressure, I would not like that.
yeah, I think
I
this
had
is
to
we're
make
just
sure.
rolling to see who goes. The order.
Good.
Order
I'm
of
glad
actions.
Because I've been waiting.
Okay, Martin, what did you get?
10.
Athena?
7.
I go last.
Okay. Elizabeth, what would you like to do?
Seeing that thing shoot out of the body, I'm going to immediately throw a combat magic thing. I'm going to throw one of my little ice potions.
I would like to preface this with Martin is quite literally as close as possible.
I know. I trust the clothing I made for him and his reflexes to help here.
Uh-huh.
You thought wrong.
So I'm going to shake up this frosty potion and throw it at him.
Okay. I believe that's... No, that wouldn't be kick some ass.
It is actually kick some ass. I just get to roll weird instead.
Oh, okay.
That's all it means.
Yeah, because
So
you're best with weird.
I rolled a 7, so we, yeah, you and whatever you're fighting inflict harm on each other. So he takes, 3 harm
Okay.
and restraining. I don't know. We haven't quite figured out what that means in, Monster of the Week terms.
Means
but-
they are restrained.
We've just been describing it as them freezing fully or partially.
So it's going to freeze partially. As one of the other tendrils shoots out, seeming to extend...
Basically, I picture one of the weird little tendrils, me freezing it to the ground.
Yes, and as one of the others shoots out, extending far beyond this man's... than should be possible, and striking you in the chest, you take 2 harm.
I take 1 harm if he's attacking me through the chest because of my enchanted clothing.
Yes,
But yes.
so 1 harm.
Alright, so... Ow.
Martin, it is...
That's all I'm going to do, yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah, Martin's going to retaliate with a shotgun, going for a presumable joint in these dudes' legs. So, all right, that is total of 10. So, yeah, so on inflict the damage. Then for the extra effect on the 10, I'll do terrible harm. So it'll be an additional +1. And then as an expert move, I'm going to do precise strike, which means I get to roll tough again. And okay, got a 9. Inflict an additional 1 harm. So that'll be 5 harm.
Okay. And with your armor, you take 0.
Yeah.
As these tendrils, as you shoot it, the mouth coming out of this man's chest screams. This guttural shriek.
Okay, I have to go grab the laundry. I will be
visceral shriek. All right,
As
that's the end of the stream.
some
Thanks
of
for
its
watching.
tendrils shoot out. Athena. Bless you.
Sorry. Thank you. My allergies are going crazy. So Martin is right up in this thing's face. Right?
Yes.
Still?
Yeah, almost kissing.
Is it... Because I saw that the tendrils came out. Are they still attached to the man's body? Or did like a whole creature thing go out? Okay.
It's kind of like from the movie The Thing.
Well, you did say it's like The Thing.
Yes.
Well, since I haven't seen The Thing...
Okay.
Neither
so,
please explain.
But I know what it is. I know what it is.
Okay.
I don't watch
So
this...
big mouth has opened up in this guy's chest with these jagged, giant shark-like teeth. And these 4 bony, fleshy tendrils have come out and is now holding this corpse up kind of like a spider.
Gross. I hate it.
I know what you're describing.
I don't think you do.
I got you. I'm imagining it.
Okay.
Because
I completely stole exactly what this thing looks like from something else, but...
Yeah, The Thing. Keep describing.
No, I did not.
I disagree.
Does Martin look like he wants it further away, or is he happy with it close to him?
I don't think Martin cares.
Martin looks like he's having the time of his life.
Cool.
That should scare you.
You know,
okay?
There's blood like streaming down his forehead from whatever wound he received, but
he's happy. So we should be a little scared.
Martin.
What is your armor for Martin?
It's +2. So at least 3 harm needs to be done for me to take damage.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Athena is going to use magic, and she is trying to... Well, she's trying to keep it in place, to keep its tendrils there. Like, keep it from sweeping at anybody. That is a 10. So the effect is I'd like to trap a specific person, minion, or monster. And I would like to trap that thing.
Describe how it's trapped.
Yeah, what she's doing is she's just kind of like, with magic, keeping its tendrils in place, kind of like a telekinesis type thing. Like, pushing them down, like, I guess they kind of already are down because they're the legs, but she's, she'll, like, gather them up, like, you know, there's the legs, she's gathering them up together.
Yeah. Okay. And now Scott.
Lucky baseball bat, right?
It's trapped.
Like, take it out the gun. What kind? I'm gonna say it's a revolver.
Yes.
That's the only way this would work properly. Are there any bullets in it?
No.
I'm going to put the bullet in it, put the gun back, and then run over and hit it with my baseball bat.
Run over and hit it with the revolver.
Okay.
No, hit it with my baseball
roll
bat.
kick some ass.
Wish me luck.
No. I mean, do you want to use luck?
No.
Why has no one used luck yet?
Because I
You
usually
know what?
forget.
I will
I
not
don't want to be
use
doomed.
luck.
You know, I think you kind
I
of do,
got-
Connor.
Guess what? A 9. Aw.
I think something deep inside you wants to be doomed, Connor.
True.
You want to know what would happen.
I got a 9.
Okay. You have gotten a 9. You do damage. How much
3 harm.
damage? 3 harm. It does 2 harm back.
I am now back in unstable. Yay.
And
What happens? Describe it.
this is basically because its tendrils can't move right now. It basically headbutts you with the corpse.
Oh, body slammed.
Yeah, it
So it's
basically
like,
slams its body into you.
So Scott has a concussion.
No,
Not
it's
yet.
not a concussion. It's
No.
concussion, but to your whole body.
Yes. And as you are fighting this thing, these tubes from the organ itself starts spewing this black liquid.
Is it miasmic?
That is the good way to
How
describe
does it smell? Perfect.
If
So it
any of
stinks,
you
is
don't
what you're
know
saying?
what miasmic means, it means really,
It means it
really
reeks.
stinks.
It reeks.
This miasmic black liquid starts spewing out of the organ at a very rapid
Martin?
rate that starts filling up the cathedral slowly.
Martin will instinctively take a deep breath and hold what oxygen he can that remains until he can no longer do that, or gets to a point where there is oxygen to be breathed again.
Yes, breathe.
You're breathing oxygen; it just really stinks.
Yeah, he doesn't want to breathe that stuff in a whole lot. Seems
Okay.
like a bad idea.
So what
All
we
right,
like
let's
to do.
just have yeah.
All right,
I'll just
back at the top.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Did you
Just
hear
in
what
time for you
what
to go.
just happened?
Yeah, the stinky goo.
Yes. Stinky goo.
I'm going. So, how's the creature looking?
It looks very damaged.
Okay.
And it's trapped. It's
It's
like,
kind of
potential.
bleeding the same black liquid.
And Scott's pretty hurt.
Yes.
I'm now unstable.
Okay.
If that gives you any indication.
So around. Okay. I'm gonna reach into my pocket, rummage around, and just pull up basically like a bandana tied around my face. And then I'm going to throw one of my little potions up at the one of the openings that the ooze is coming from,
Okay.
and try to freeze it.
Yeah. You do. Yeah. You chuck it up at one of the tubes of the organ, and it completely freezes solid. There are 6 more. Martin.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up towards the door, just further away from the ooze.
As it still starts filling up the room, as you start, your feet or everyone's feet are now covered.
Oh.
So Martin, what would you like to do?
So Martin is going to again shoot the thing in another joint. Again, total of 10, 3, 5, plus 2. So this time he is going to give a +1. Hold up, let me look at this. He is going to give a +1 forward to Athena. He's going to position himself to where the monster presents itself to be more vulnerable. That's how he's going to do that. While additionally dealing 3 harm plus precise strike if I can make it. I cannot actually. I rolled minimum there, which actually on a miss, if I use precise strike, it leaves me open to the monster. So Athena has a +1. I deal 3 harm, but I am now open to the monster.
You are now vulnerable.
Yes.
Okay. So you shoot it with your shotgun as you're positioning yourself. You see as the corpse, like you shoot it one more time, the corpse, the mouth inside, these 2 hands reach out, grabbing the sides of the mouth, ripping the corpse off.
Cool.
There is now standing before you. It still has this massive mouth in the center with these tendrils coming out. But it's now standing on these 2 hind legs as this tall, thin, flesh-colored thing, humanoid shape. It doesn't have a face. It's completely naked. It's about 12 feet tall.
Perfect.
It's with extremely long arms and legs. Imagine like
Slenderman?
No, imagine more like a cross between an Enderman and a spider mixed together, with the spider coming out of its chest.
All right,
But
I know
flesh
what
color.
this is inspired by.
And Martin, you're right there. As it
He is.
As it basically uses its mouth and bites you. You take 1 harm.
Munch. It's a heavy munch.
It's a good munch.
Yeah.
Athena, what would you like to do?
I'm sorry. How much damage did it do to Martin?
It did only 1.
1. Okay.
Because the bite itself does 3.
Right. No, that's fine. I just had a child talking to me.
Yes.
So,
I get that. I live with a child.
Excuse me. Joseph doesn't live in here anymore.
I'm talking about Dodger.
Yeah, clearly.
all right. So we got the giant ugly thing, and Martin's right up on it. They're kind of by the organ, which is, I assume it's kind of on like the side of the stage area or whatever you want to call it.
What was that?
So I'm trying to get the layout of the room. So, Martin and giant ugly thing are up by the organ, which I assume is off to one side of the stage.
It's in the center of the stage.
Like is in the center. Okay. Okay. And are they standing like right in front of the organ?
Yes.
And
the organ is spewing this black liquid. That is kind of causing you to cough because of how it stinks. It's hard to breathe.
Not fun.
No. And where are... I know Elizabeth went back more towards the door. Where are like Athena and Scott currently in relation
Scott
to...
ran up and hit it with a baseball
It is up to you.
And then got hit in the face with a corpse.
Athena, I think, was like right at the base of the stage. She would have stayed there. Okay. So she's going to pull out of her satchel bag a bandana that she has and just ties that around her face, like a bandit mask type thing.
She's going into concentration mode.
No, a mask, like a Western mask, cowboy thing. I know. And Scott is not looking great. Martin is looking a little less great than he was.
So he's still practically perfect.
He's still old.
I mean,
He still looks
Still
like
old,
he's on
still
death's
senile.
door.
I'd call Martin practically perfect.
His knees hurt more now.
His knees hurt more now. I didn't know they could hurt any more than they already did.
See, I want to do something, but I feel like it's going to end up even worse if I do it.
That sounds like a great idea. You should do it.
Oh, no. She's going to run up so that she's is behind Martin and Scott, so that they're making like a triangle. And she is just going to try to use magic just to hurt the thing.
Okay.
That
I'm
is.
not going to use magic to heal me. Wow. I'm kidding.
I mean, unless you would be screaming
I know,
during the
I'm
fight,
kidding.
how painful
I'm
it is. That is
know.
a 7.
Oh, you have a +1 from
Aaron.
Martin's
Oh, right.
position.
No, actually, I have a +2.
Yes, magic.
Like
I have a
your
+2
dang
because
phone.
I have a special thing that
Hmm?
also gives me a +1 when I succeed at a use magic. So that's 7. So that's a 9, which gives me the same thing. So it works. I have an effect which I would like to inflict harm. 1 harm, ignore armor, magic, obvious. And it also has a glitch,
What is the glitch?
which I would say it draws immediate unwelcome attention because she runs up and just like
Yeah.
throws like magic at it.
Yeah. And it immediately turns its attention to you.
Which she's right behind them, so it was looking at her anyway. But
I'd like to point out something that right before any of this happened, I said oops, but Patrick didn't do anything.
No, because
Oh well.
and
I didn't know if he heard me or anything.
The
I'm
oops
sorry,
was the
but,
combat. You stumbled,
with lack-
stumbled upon the combat.
With lack of a better word,
Sure.
shit happens. And
Yeah.
Shit better stop happening.
Just a quick out of game question: where can I find the rules on advanced, getting the advanced stuff for certain?
you level up.
It basically you have to level up enough.
You have to level up at least
where
5
you get
times
an advancement, an advanced level up, and you get to choose one of the things you choose is whether you would like to advance a move. Which means
Okay.
if you
One of the
get
things
a
is
12, you get extra
the hunter
stuff.
gets to retire.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but
Yeah, I see.
no one here is going to retire their hunter.
No.
Martin would have
Least of all
retired
Martin.
already
He would have done it.
if he was going to.
Yeah. If Martin was going to retire, he would have done that already.
Yes. It is now Scott's turn.
Okay. I'd like to pull out the gun and shoot it at the thing, and run a little bit back at the door, and then shoot it.
The gun goes off, but the bullet does not exit because Russian roulette. Scott does not know how a gun works,
No, he does not.
so he pulls the trigger, but it does not.
Is that my turn?
No, that is not.
Okay, then I'm going to turn the barrel, to where the bullet is at the right spot,
Okay.
and then fire the gun.
The bullet does not exit.
I'm not going to look at the barrel and then pull the trigger. I'm not going to do that.
You are firing at the wrong
Screw it.
creature.
Who said that?
No one.
Don't say that. You're going to make Joseph paranoid.
The creature is going to, because of the direct and unwanted attention, attack Athena,
Yeah.
swiping at her with its tendrils. Are you able to attack back?
I don't know.
That the question determines whether you need to roll kick some ass or not.
Well, like, am I able, like, just, like, would she attack back, or...
Question.
Kick some ass specifically
Can I use help
states
out?
you roll kick some ass when you are attacking a creature that is able to attack back.
So I would say I am able to attack back, or...
Because it means you're attacking each other.
Right.
So, for example, if the creature was completely restrained and is unable to attack, then you wouldn't roll kick some ass, you would just do the damage.
So, but they're attacking me, so...
But if you are able to attack back and you say that you do, then you would roll kick some ass. And that would determine how well it hurts you. Or if it even hurts you.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if she saw that it was going for her, she would...
Because basically what it does is it just walks right past Martin. It walks...
Like,
it legitimately walks over him.
Question. It's like a spider-like thing?
Kinda.
How close is its head to the ground?
Its head is up there.
Okay.
Because the
Can I
spider
help
part is coming out of its chest.
It's
Yes.
a Doc Ock creature.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. Can I help out?
Yes.
Okay. By the way,
You roll
Athena,
help out first.
I have something called the power of heart. When fighting a monster, if you help someone, I just get a 10. So you get a +1.
So roll kick
And
some
how I'm
ass
going
with
to
an
help
extra
out-
+1.
And how I'm going to
Good.
help out is I'm gonna take out my baseball bat and just put it against my arm and then just run up to one of its legs to try to take it out from under it. To give
You
a
ran
bit of
away,
damage.
though.
No, I know,
You're back
but that's how
there.
I'm helping out. That's how I'm helping out. So you get a +1
An extra
along with
Yeah.
whatever
+1
else you get.
If you get a +1.
Nothing. Well, that was a 6.
Oh no.
Even with the +1?
I have a 0 to my tough, and I rolled a
On
5.
a miss, you get your ass
Aw.
kicked instead. You suffer harm
Yeah.
or get captured.
Hey, I'm
I'll
helping
leave that up
out.
to you decide.
I'm helping out. So does that? Wait, that doesn't affect me, right? I don't
That
get
doesn't
put in
affect you.
danger because I got a 10. Right? Yeah.
So it completely, like, two of its tendrils wrap around you and start lifting you up about, like, 8 feet in the air as you count as captured at the moment.
Cool. So I don't take any harm, though, right?
No, you don't take any harm.
Good. Good.
Back at the start of this quote-unquote initiative, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
The black liquid is now around everyone's ankles. Well, not Athena, but you know.
Is
I'm
it
free.
Yeah, but you know.
is it acidic in nature?
No, it just really stinks, and it feels like moving through it's very thick liquid.
All right.
It's like inky, oily blood.
Okay.
Very nice.
Does this thing look like it's being possessed, or is it
No.
more like? Okay.
Fantastic. I tried, Athena. I tried.
Um.
No, you're fine. It's me.
Yeah,
It's your usual.
It's not
luck.
you, it's me.
I'm just gonna because plugging up the goo isn't really gonna do anything. I'm gonna kind of lean against the door and try it again. It doesn't work. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is Athena close to this old man's, like, the body?
No.
There is no
That
wait.
body got ripped apart, and Athena is currently
thrown
being
at
held
me.
8 feet in the air by 2 of its tendrils.
And she's cussing up a storm at it.
Yes.
Then I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah.
slog towards the body and look for a key on the body.
Okay. You do find one.
Perfect. Can I do anything else?
No.
Okay.
Your
hold the
turn
key up.
was
Uh-huh.
stumbling
Scott.
over.
Get her
Yes.
free. So I have a key. And that's my turn.
All right.
Supposedly.
Helping.
And yet, he got captured. He must be in cahoots with the monster.
That does make sense.
Oh, you little. Shoot,
Martin,
Scott
what would you like
in
to do?
head.
While Martin does see Scott now as a very viable threat, there is still a larger, very much more dangerous threat in the room. So he won't kill Scott yet. He will kill the monster first and then
But-
kill Scott.
And then decide whether he wants to kill Scott.
No,
it's-
he's already
it's a
decided.
decision-
Yeah, I'm aware he already
The decision was
decided.
made when they first met.
Yes, I know.
Made long ago and reaffirmed in this moment. All right. Yeah. Screw this thing. We're just gonna blast another knee. That's a D20.
You don't roll that.
All right. Yeah. So that was 9. So I think I just do standard harm.
It's just standard and it hurts you back.
Yeah, but I am going to use precise strike again. 6, 9. Yeah. So I do get to deal an additional 2 harm to it. So 5 harm total on this round.
Okay. And it does do no. 2 of its tendrils strike out at you, dealing a total of 2 harm.
You mean no harm? Or
No.
Oh,
It technically did
Okay.
4.
mm-hmm.
Athena, what would you like to
Each.
try and do right now?
Each strike did 4 or in
Let's
total it
keep-
did 4?
In total it did 4, but you took
Okay.
2.
Right.
How is it?
These
Arms pinned
the
or-
tendrils have wrapped around you, so your arms are pinned to your side.
Gosh, that means she can't do her rote, which sucks. I. And you said these are like fleshy type things? Like they're very
Yes.
fleshy?
Lash.
To through magic, somehow burn this thing with fire.
Okay.
Like she's focusing on her body kind of as the focal point and sending the fire down the tendrils that are holding her.
Okay. Roll weird. Or roll use magic.
That is an 8.
So you're attacking?
Yeah.
Oh. Does this count as attacking?
Nah, no. Technically, does not count as kick some ass.
It doesn't have to be kick some ass.
Yes, it technically
If
counts
you are
as
attacking
helping,
a monster.
as attacking.
If you are fighting a monster, okay, then I'm going to try to help out again by pretty much doing this, attack, pretty much ramming into another one of its legs again. Yeah. You get a +1.
So that is 3, 4. That is a 9. So it still works imperfectly. So I would say it she's 8 feet up in the air. I don't know if she necessarily wants to drop instantly.
Hmm.
Hurt it.
Good
So
thing.
I think it'll inflict harm. And I think she, because the fire burned her a bit too.
She also took 1 harm.
Yep.
Hmm?
Okay.
Oh,
As you basically burst into flames. As it sizzles this thing's flesh as it drops you. You don't take any harm as you fall, as you hit this liquid that is now about at everyone's knees.
Oh, fun.
You kind of get some in your mouth
Good.
as you
Oh,
land
it's
in the
good old
water.
the move now.
Scott, what would you like to do? Scott? Hello? Can you hear me?
Scott?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, it was glitching.
Yes, what?
It's your turn.
Sorry, my
Doesn't
whole
look like
whole
it.
thing froze for a little bit. Okay, it's my turn. It's my turn.
Yeah, Athena just fell on the ground.
And oh no. Okay. And you said that what's the thing?
What?
You said that it's not the right person. It's not the right thing that the gun is supposed to
Yes.
point it at. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna help Athena up. Just pull her to her feet.
Ugh, this stuff tastes nasty.
Stop getting so close to the monster.
You know, it made sense at the
Stop
time,
getting
okay?
so close.
It's fine. I'm fine.
I'm gonna attack the monster.
Okay.
And that is a 9.
Okay.
Unless one out, which will give me a 10.
Well, I would have to roll for
Unless
help.
anyone
right,
wants to help out.
though.
Yes.
We would have to roll, though,
Unless
right?
anyone wants to help out.
Yes,
You're
you
getting
would
no
have to
help.
Yes, you would have to
roll.
roll cool. I'm aware.
I don't think
Elizabeth?
Athena would be able to
There's
help
nothing
her.
I can do here.
I can try. It's not a very good chance of helping, though.
No. It doesn't say anything like really happen. Wait, it doesn't.
Well, it
None of
says-
these say if anything happens if you fail. Okay. Yes. Yes. Master.
I think I'll help.
Yes.
I think I'll help you. I'm feeling generous today.
Who's helping?
That is an 11. You have now. You have got a 10.
I have a 10. I still take I want to force them where I want them to be.
Where do you want them to be?
I'm not gonna take less harm, but I will force them where I want them to be.
Where do you want them to be?
Down on our level.
Hey, you knock out Melvin's knees. It falls.
I love it.
His knees. Now
I'm
looking
gonna
at
consider
you.
the last harm me hitting it once it falls to
Yeah. It is now at your level. And you do take you
Now
harm. What are you at?
Okay. I am at 6.
Oh!
No, listen. Once you reach 7, you don't die. You start dying.
God, wait, you are currently at 6.
You just reached 6
Okay.
because of that 2 harm.
You have 1 harm left. You are able to take.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Back at the start. Elizabeth.
Begin again.
Uh-huh.
I'm
I
trying
can
to
see,
Pretty bad.
I can
It's in
see
rough shape.
Scott's looking real bad.
Real.
Scott's like, where did it hit me exactly? And with what?
In the ribs. The broken side.
Yeah, you could probably, yes, maybe see a couple.
Okay, I am going to kind of go in the direction of the door. And I am going to
But you did just see Scott take this thing down to our level.
yeah.
It is now in the liquid with us.
Yeah, I'm going
Down in
to.
the liquid.
And it does look very hurt.
It doesn't look hurt.
It does.
It
Okay.
does.
I want to. Yeah, I'm gonna throw. Sorry, Scott.
Oh, I can get him.
Kill him. Kill him.
No, I'm gonna throw a freezing potion at this thing's body.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll to kick some ass. Nice. I got a 6.
Oh.
What do you get? Question. Can I help out?
Elizabeth. You can. It will. Yeah, actually will. Yeah, so. You help out.
See?
You now got
And
this.
remember, it counts to 10,
Elizabeth.
which means it does not put me in danger.
You've gotten a 7, Elizabeth. That means you just do damage and it is damage back.
Barely succeed. This is Scott's move. These exact moments.
Yeah, so it does 3 harm.
Okay.
And it is restrained.
How would you like to kill this thing?
Nice.
So she starts back towards the door.
This means it will not be able to hurt you.
Sorry, I should have explained why I help out. How I'm gonna help out? Pretty much just by distracting it by just pulling on one of its legs in the liquid.
Wait, hold on. So to be clear, Elizabeth got a 6, but because Scott helped out, it was a 7.
Scott,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
Because
Alright.
I don't think the power apart would automatically makes me succeed. I'd help out.
Interesting.
You are still Elizabeth, you are still going to take 1 harm because of your special armor. But you do kill this thing.
Yeah. So I'm going to throw. I throw the potion. It impacts the center and it freezes solid, and then just kind of after a second crumbles into just ice.
Okay. So, that is technically over, so technically the turns don't matter anymore.
Yeah. I'm running to the door and putting the key in and opening the door.
You open it, all of the liquid pours out.
Scott's gonna just like.
There's still some liquid left, but yeah.
I like to pull out the gun. Just look at it. What do I have to do?
You're asking stuff.
So A gun?
The voice in my head.
Oh, that's not concerning.
Gives Martin even
I
more
say that
reason to trust
in my
him.
head, by the way. I do not whisper that. I did not whisper that, by the way. It was just perfect.
What initial is on the bullet?
Um,
Who is the bullet meant for, Scott? You know.
I won't do it.
You must.
I put the gun in my head.
Roll weird.
Both Athena and Martin do see this, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, as you're staring at this gun and you look up to Martin,
That's a
you
6.
see that Martin's shotgun is primed at your face.
Sorry,
as
that's
well.
a 5.
No, bigger.
Okay, but then you see me in my head. I got a 5, by the way. Yes.
What you have?
Got. Put the
No.
gun.
This is out loud, by the way. I'm gonna do it.
Scott. You must.
I'm gonna act under pressure.
I'm going to.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to act under pressure, at least.
I'm going to attempt to use magic.
That's an
Athena was
8.
trying to do the same
That's
thing.
an 8. That's an 8, which means you're gonna give me a worse outcome, a hard choice, or a price to pay.
Scott.
Hmm.
You have a decision to make. Either you shoot yourself with that bullet, or you shoot Martin,
I don't know
or
what's gonna happen?
you let me take the reins.
Make your decision, Scott.
Will any of us die?
No.
Put the gun down. I'm giving you to the count of 3.
Athena
What
is
does the
going
bullet
to
do?
use her rote.
What is the quickly? I'm going to quickly do P mystery.
That's not a quick thing, buddy.
Yeah, Athena's going to
Yeah, you're right.
try and knock the gun out of his hand using
What does
her
the bullet
magic.
do?
Make your decision, Scott. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Can
4.
can Athena
Fine.
knock the gun out of his hand?
I
What
mean,
was that?
Patrick, as soon as you hit 7 seconds, I'm going to be casting my thing.
What are you doing
Athena
now?
would have-
And yes,
They're both gonna do something.
yes, but I need to know what
They're
you're
both
doing
gonna
as
do
well
something.
at the same time.
I said I pulled the trigger.
On you.
Yes.
Okay, now Athena and Elizabeth, I need you to roll the things you need to roll.
Okay.
And Elizabeth, I need to know exactly what you're doing.
I'm going to trap a specific person, minion, or monster. I'm freezing him in place.
Okay.
I rolled a 14.
Sick.
Okay.
And Athena is using her force push rote, and she's specifically targeting the gun so that it pushes it out of his hand.
Okay.
And I rolled a 10, which means that she can be super accurate, that it is an accurate.
Okay. So the gun flies out of Scott's hand, and he immediately freezes solid.
My hand out, kind of in like, almost a forced choke.
Martin shoots him in the
Shit.
head.
A shitting duck.
Martin, don't shoot him yet. We have to know what was happening. We need answers.
Athena is going to go pick up the gun.
Can you roll weird?
Well,
You have picked up the gun.
12.
she's just going to hold on to it, like, by her side, finger off the trigger.
Is Martin still pointing his gun at Scott?
He is. He hasn't fired.
That's surprising.
Pardon? Put the gun
He
down.
wants to. That is surprising, right? I know, that's pretty weird.
I think it would be best if something kept him in check.
Put the gun down. I don't want to have to do this. Does Martin put the gun down?
He does. Had to roll.
Okay.
Reluctantly.
With great chagrin. Finger's still on the trigger, but it's pointed at the floor.
I can deal with that.
Pulls the trigger. The
Blows his
floor
own
is your
foot off.
enemy now.
Just explodes his own foot.
I can see him doing that.
I'm my own worst enemy.
Thank you.
Always has been.
I'm gonna kind of, like, hand still up, kind of shaking, walk around to in front of Scott. Athena, what's with the gun? I'm not looking at Athena, I'm looking at Scott right now. I'm basically reading a bad situation here.
Okay.
With his face just...
Would you like... Are you rolling read a bad situation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Athena would like to look at the gun and investigate a mystery, not a memory.
Okay.
Mystery.
I got...
Yes, investigate a memory.
I got a 9.
Okay. What is your question?
What's the best way to protect the victims, aka Scott?
The best way to protect Scott? From what you can gather, keep that gun away from him.
Okay.
Got a 9 as well on investigate a mystery, and I'd like to. What is being concealed here? Specifically, the gun.
The bullet. The bullet inside the gun.
Athena, what did you find?
She's going to pop open the barrel and drop the bullet out.
And it has the letter M
Is it
on
like-
it. Engraved on it.
Is it like a...
Is it like a British font?
There's no British font. You mean
But
Times
it's a
New
normal-
Roman?
Yes, there is.
It's like a normal, like,
Just looks like a normal revolver bullet.
Right? It only has one bullet in it. It's been marked with an M.
I'm gonna...
But
Martin. Okay.
I feel like it's more... The bullet is... I don't know. It's... Something feels weird about it.
Agreed.
Scott's case is not improving.
Don't.
Start calling you Grandpa again.
Don't test her, she'll do it.
You know I will.
Alright. Scott, I'm going to release you. Blink twice if you understand.
He can't hear you.
He's
Oh,
frozen.
big group.
That's fair. Okay, well, Scott.
By the way, I did not let that thing take the reins.
Oh. Alright, here is my thoughts then. We don't know if it's the gun or the bullet, so I suggest we keep them separate. I'm gonna kind of, keeping the spell on Scott, walk over. Hand me the bullet. I believe it is possessed. That is my instinct.
Do you want me to keep hold of the gun? I have another one.
Keep hold of the gun, yes.
She'll hand her the bullet.
I will release the spell on Scott.
Oh.
And I am going to instantly start attempting to banish a spirit or curse from the person, object, or place it inhabits.
Okay.
There's entirely possible that I'm wrong. That's just Elizabeth's gut instinct is this thing is possessed.
Yeah.
So. I'd like to point. Oh no. I'd like to point out, with my first roll, I got a 10. One dice, I got a 10.
Oh.
So I got a 14.
Okay.
Because I got to choose 2 use magic effects that I get an extra +1.
Nothing seems to happen.
Interesting. Well, either it worked or...
Ow. Focus.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Focus.
Maybe you shouldn't be pointing guns at people, Scott.
Okay, we're back. I didn't want to.
Why did you?
It told me to. That's what I needed to do, and it said to do that.
You're not making a great case for yourself, Scott.
I am aware.
I'm gonna speak to the bullet. I'm just gonna kind of, hold it up in front of me.
Uh-huh.
Can you hear me?
That thing is evil.
There is no response.
Athena's going to use magic and heal Scott.
Oh no.
It'll hurt, but you'll get healed.
No, it's if you fail.
I know.
No, it hurts regardless.
Yeah, no, but if you fail.
If I fail.
That's what I want to happen.
Hurt me.
No, if she completely fails, then I get to decide what happens.
That's true. Well, that is a
he
12.
dies.
12?
Yeah. 12.
Nice.
So you heal 3. It still hurts, but you don't get a scar.
Yeah!
But that was not a use medicine check, so you're still unstable.
Nope. I had 6, and you removed 3, thus I am no longer unstable. That might have been worse than the pain I was feeling.
But you're not bleeding out anymore.
Yeah, I guess.
Martin, you're not helping.
I don't know if he wants to be.
Yeah, well.
Martin, what has gotten into you? I know you're not a fan of him, but what is going on?
It seems to me that Scott has grown more suspicious and his abilities, or rather has certain abilities that he has kept secret from the rest of us.
I'm just trying to help.
I understand that you say that, but at every turn, something different happens with you. You're unpredictable. and suicidal. Does not
Been doing
speak
more
well.
than you. All you want to do is shoot everything.
Martin, remember, he works at a putt-putt place. He didn't exactly
I
sign up
look
for
at a
this.
putt-putt, man.
He did sign up for this, unfortunately, back so
He got
many
a
months
letter.
ago.
He got a letter like the rest of us.
Yes, it's the whole monster hunting business that he signed up for.
Didn't
First
ask for
time.
this. I didn't ask for any of this.
While they're bickering, I'm going to attempt to communicate with the bullet.
Again?
No, communicate with something that you don't share language with.
Okay.
Because if this thing talks, I'm going to make it talk. So, let me roll my magic. 14!
Of course. What else would you get?
I need one more experience to level up.
Yeah. So fail.
I'm trying to.
Okay. So what do you say?
Else.
I mean, it's more just an immediate, like, why did you make him do this?
There is no response.
It doesn't seem to be in a very chatty mood.
It's not the bullet.
Athena.
Is it the gun?
No, it's not the gun. Whatever this is. Whatever you accidentally put in my head.
Athena. You can't save him. You can't do anything.
Is this a voice she's hearing or more like a gut feeling?
Kind of both.
Apparently it doesn't want to talk to me.
What do you do?
You say it's in your head.
Athena sees a hand appear on Scott's shoulder.
Oh, good.
I see.
Athena does.
Athena does, yeah.
Well, Elizabeth's still walking over to Scott.
No, it's
kind
in
of
my
like,
head. You put it in there when you tried to heal unconscious.
when you fell in. Interesting.
Okay.
Then I have an idea.
Elizabeth, can you see that?
She's like staring like middle of his forehead, then kind of looks back. What do you mean?
Scott disappears.
Oh.
Excellent. That's another headache gone.
More like he was dragged. Like something
Even better.
grabbed onto his shoulder and pulled him away. And Athena, everything that you saw on camera is exactly what you saw.
It was frozen half the time.
Okay. So what you saw was...
Here, I'll help it.
What you saw was two hands placing onto Scott's shoulders and then dragging him away.
It was like he faded away as he was being dragged back, pretty much.
You saw him, the hands, no one else did.
Were they human hands? Or at least human looking?
They were hands. You're not exactly sure.
Well, were they green? Or...
More, they were, like, muted. Black and white.
Negative.
Well,
Someone took him.
I feel like that is he will leave of his own accord without a parting remark.
No, I saw someone's hands or something's hands on his shoulders pulling him away. Someone took him.
Oh,
Or
what did
something.
you do?
And that is where we will end this session of Monster of the Week. Let's go to the thank you thing that I had set up, but never used, have used once. Thank you for joining.